Hello everyone, we are Salud Association today. We'll be presenting cancer trend across Canada for health data insights in company. My name is Tavleen Kaur and I'm the project manager for this project. Rahul Kanwar is the analyst and Keshav Valavanini is the developer for this project. The agenda of today can be seen on this slide where we are covering 5 sections. First section will be presented by me, where I will take you through introduction and project objectives. Additionally, I will also cover background, objectives, in and out scope, outcomes and benefits. Followed by business visualization will be held by Rahul, who will take us through visualization of the project. The execution plan, along with which tools we use for analysis in this project and implementation plan, will be presented by Keshav, which will cover preparation phase, development phase, and reporting phase. After implementation plan, ethics and data management will be presented by myself, where I will cover confidentiality, honesty, quality, and validated analysis. Let me take you through the introduction, which will also cover the background of this project, why this project was initiated, who is our client, what are the challenges our client is facing, and how this project will help them to address this issue. Regarding the background, Health Data Insight is an organization which was established in Canada during 2010, which have diverse team of healthcare experts, data analysts, developers, who aims to improve healthcare industry. However, from last 3 years, Health Data Insights Inc. have been facing challenges such as early disease detection, enabling personalized care, optimizing resource allocation, and reducing healthcare costs. So their management is keen to address by developing predictive healthcare analytical platform. This project aims to support health data insights to reshape the healthcare landscape, bring positive change that improves patient well-being, healthcare efficiency, and the long-term sustainability of healthcare system. Also, foster innovative research with data-driven approach. Now we'll look into objectives. There are two key objectives in this project. First is predictive analysis. This project will support our clients to assess and identify potential health risks as a result. This would enable them to take initiative beforehand. Also, dashboards allow them to understand and help them to make informed decisions. Second is optimizing healthcare cost, which will help our clients to reduce the cost and provide effective and efficient healthcare to patients with distributing resources more efficiently. In next two slides, I'll talk about what are the in and out scope of this project. We have three in scopes, which are acquiring various data sets from client data warehouse, conducting necessary data cleaning and pre-processing data to ensure accurate and consistent. Second is build accurate disease risk prediction model for cancer. And thirdly, creating data visualization dashboards for stakeholders to gain insights from data. This slide shows the outscope. So firstly, we would not provide patient care or make any medical treatment decision. Secondly, we would not provide medical education nor conducting training programs for healthcare professionals. Thirdly, we would not procure, install, and maintain physical hardware. Lastly, we would not be accountable to make or implement changes to healthcare regulations or legal frameworks. Let's talk about what would be the expected outcomes and benefits that should be achieved include first, improve patient health by monitoring cancer, identifying principal causes. Secondly, assess the impact of disease. Thirdly, improve resource utilization for better patient care, followed by making informed decisions by data analytics, statistical analysis, and predictive analysis to enhance strategic planning. Lastly, foster collaboration among stakeholders, including healthcare providers and researchers. We can break down benefits into 5 points. So first will be improved coordination between healthcare providers and patients. Secondly, it will strengthen capacity and confidence of healthcare providers in their clinical roles. Thirdly, it will reduce the healthcare costs through efficient resource allocation, enhance preventive measures, and streamline operation. Also, develop innovative solutions by accessing to rich and comprehensive datasets, and most importantly, it will have a positive impact on holistic well-being of communities and populations. solution.
Thank you, Tabli. Hello, everybody. It's me, Rahul Kumar, Data Analyst for Salud Association. I'll be presenting business process visualization for Health Data Insights Incorporation. For the visualization, we are using swimlane approach. And here we have basically divided our approach into three sections: client side, data analyst team, and the data developer team. Our client, who are Health Data Insights. They are the ones who are responsible for the requirement of the project and to whom we are going to hand over the project. In the second section, we have data analyst team, the team who will be working on gathering the required data as per the client's requirement. They will be analyzing the data, checking all the variables and making sure that there is enough data for modeling. And if there is not enough data, then they will go back, check the data, and analyze it until it's enough for the modeling. Once the data is enough for modeling, they will hand over that data to the data developer team. Now, our third team, which is the data development team, will process, prepare, and clean the data, create the required model output, and send that model back to data analyst team, as they are the ones who will be checking if it's properly aligned with the client's requirement. If it is not, then they will send that model output back to the data team to work on that model again. And if it's properly aligned with the requirement, then they will pass it forward to the data team to further implementation and deployment of that model. Now, our data team, who knows the model is as per the requirement, will deploy the model into the client's system. Moving on to the Power BI visualization. This is a visualization of cancer trends across Canada as of 2018, a result based on the data set provided by the client and their requirement. After doing all the cleaning and pre-processing of the data, we came up with some of the statistics that showed in the past 2 years, that is between 2016 to 2018, a total of 465,000 males and females suffered from cancer, of which 233,000 males and 231,000 were females. And if we look into the 5 states that had the highest number of people suffering from cancer in the last 25 years, then Ontario has the highest records, followed by British Columbia, Alberta, and so on. Likewise, the top 5 cancer diseases across Canada in the last 25 years and 5 years are breast cancer, followed by prostate, colorectal, bladder, lung, and bronchus cancer. And if we look into that in more detail, in terms of female, in the last 25 years, an average of 220,000 females suffered from breast cancer, followed by colorectal cancer. And at the same time, if we look into the males, then an average of 320,000 suffered from prostate cancer, followed by colorectal cancer. And now, when we dive into the age group, 70 to 79 years of age group, people are more prone to breast and prostate cancer, followed by 80 to 89 years of age group, and similarly 60 to 69 years of age group. From this chart and given the data we had got from our client, we can get an insight that as people get older, male are more prone to prostate cancer and female to breast cancer.
Thank you, Rahul. Moving forward, I would like to take over the execution plan. So in our execution plan, we would start off this project by collecting data provided by our client, which will be in CSV format. We would clean it because it may contain many types of anomalies and null values. Hence, this data needs to be clean. So in data processing encompasses a series of transformations and manipulations applied to the clean data to make it suitable for modeling. This may involve feature scaling, encoding categorical variables, dimensionality reduction, and other techniques to prepare the data for model training. In this stage, we use Pandas scikit-learn frameworks from Python, which has like vast array of cleaning methods which can be used on datasets, such as extraction, cleaning, transformation, and so on. In the next step, we split the process data into data. So 80% of pre-processed data will go into the training dataset and test dataset consists of 20% of it. After cleaning and processing the data, we perform EDA, where we gather further deep understanding on the data, where we have to work for developing our model. So we'll perform multivariate analysis on this dataset. And coming to model selections, this involves feature extraction, which is a critical step in machine learning that involves selecting and in transforming the relevant information from your raw data to create a more compact and informative representation. Effective feature extraction can significantly improve the performance of machine learning models by reducing noise. In this stage, you choose the appropriate machine learning algorithm to solve the problem statement. The selection depends on the nature of the problem, characteristics of the data, and the desired outcomes. So, based on the given processed data set, we apply the algorithms based on the characteristics of the data. For example, binary search tree, a linear regression, logistic regressions. These are the few examples for classification algorithms. And then we move on to model evaluation, which here in this stage we assess the performance of selected model using appropriate metrics. Common evaluation metrics include accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score, and confusion matrix, and also ROC. Depending on the problem type, we specify which algorithm to be used, either classification or regression. In this stage, we evaluate the model on our test data, and after this we'll cross-check whether they are meeting the customer requirements or not. If not, again it would go to model selection stage and then model evaluation, and so it will it's a and this flow goes on till we meet the customer requirements. Once the customer requirements are met, we will visualize the data. Here in data visualization, it involves creating graphical representations of data to gain insights, detect patterns, and communicate findings. Visualizations such as histograms, scatter plots, and heat maps help you understand the data structure and relationships. In this stage, there are a couple of libraries involved, which are part of Python, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. Those are the visualization frameworks which we use in it. And also the process data, whatever till now we got, the model evaluated data, we will load it in Power BI dashboard, and we will visualize it in Power BI to the client. And here we come to the last step, model deployment. So once we have a well-performing model, the final stage is model deployment. This step involves integrating the model into a real-world application or system, allowing it to make predictions on new data. So here is the implementation plan. First phase is the preparation phase, which includes the preparation of project charters and prepare PPV. Then we'll move over development and analysis phase, which will mainly consist of design, development, and testing of the project. And for the last phase, we have client presentation, where we will present our models to the client and have a project closure.
Now I'll be speaking about ethics and data management. Being confidential, we acknowledge that duties to this project and sign non-disclosure by all the team members. We have no conflicts of interest and we will not benefit from this project. Hence, we will be fully transparent and honest. Transparency also includes any errors or mistakes from our end, and we will be accountable for our mistake. To avoid this, we will be checking and rechecking our work for quality, accuracy, and completeness and integrity. We will be thoroughly documenting all of our work in detail to optimize production for you. In terms of strategies, we plan on using holistic method to avoid any unethical behavior, for example, including exaggerating result, falsifying result, or so on. We will demonstrate our report honesty and dignity through our time. Lastly, I will cover validated analysis, which refers to our analysis will cover solely from our basis of our observation, conclusion, and recommendation and decision making. Thank you for all your time and attention. If you have any questions or need further information, please do not hesitate to reach out. 1 minute.